Good morning, everybody. Hi. Morning. Thank you all so much for coming. This is a really, really exciting, very, very special day for all of us. And we appreciate every single one of you because this would not have happened without every one of you. So again, we appreciate you, and I would like to bring up to the podium our CEO, Mr. Frank Dame.
Well, good morning, everyone. We couldn't ask for a better morning to have this event here. We really appreciate you all coming. We're not doing a normal ribbon cutting here. This is called New Views, and you can see why we're naming it New Views. When you get up on the fourth floor, you'll really see why we're naming it New Views. But I want to welcome everybody and thank you for attending today. And I want to introduce you to a few people that are very special to us. First of all, I want to recognize Florida State Representative Chris Latvala, our general contractor, creative contractors, Fisher Architects, our owner's rep, Judah Rubin. I can't forget about our banker, BB&T, now Truist. They're extremely important to us. Major stakeholders, including our public funding sources for this project, are Pinellas County Commission, Visit St. Pete Clearwater, Pinellas County Tourist Development Council, City of Clearwater City Council, the State of Florida Department of Economic Opportunity, and our major private donors include the R.O. Jacobson Foundation, Ruth Stone and J.O. Stone family, Kate Tiedemann, Ellen Cotton, and Carol Martin. Another of our important stakeholders is our hotel partners. I do not want to forget about them. They are amazing, and we really appreciate them. We have a representative from the Hyatt today, and we also have Steve Page, who is the owner of Page Development, and also winner of the Dolphins Beach Club Hotel. Additionally, I want to recognize our CMA board members who have worked very hard to raise money for us and certainly support this project. So thank you very much. Our capital campaign committee members, headed by the chairman, Frank Chevis, I want to thank them. And also I want to say that our fundraising efforts would not have occurred without the dutiful efforts of our Chief Development Officer, Kelly Jordan. We have other special guests here today to celebrate with us, our Inspire families, and they're represented by Craig Gross, Aiden Schmitz, Angelique family, the D'Agostino family, Johnny Knapp, the Sitton family, Maddie Bertram, Eliza Richard, Russ Merrick, the Tyndall family, Levi Lee Rochelle, and Bentley Rogers. Thank you all for joining us. Two other special individuals are here today that I want to welcome. One is David Yates, our former CEO. And actor Nathan Gamble, who played the role of Sawyer in both movies. Now I want to ask David Yates to come up here a minute. No, I'll be here. Hey, David.
It's good to see you, man.
Hey. We've got a little award for David here, and you can't see it. Our award actually didn't come in. It's a telescope. And you wonder why I'm going to give him a telescope. Well, a telescope is a device that allows people to see things that can't be seen by the naked eye. And David had the vision long ago to build a facility like this back in 2005 and 6. And as you can see, it has come true, but he was one of the few people that saw what had happened with Winter's Story and developed it into a number of storylines and 2 movies, and for that we are very thankful. And so, David, here is the Visionary Award for you.
Thank you. And the telescope's coming.
Now I'd like to bring up Paul Auslander, please. Yep.
Good morning, everyone. Well, I'm Paul Auslander, and I'm representing the Board of Directors of Clearwater Marine Aquarium today. What a beautiful day. I don't think you could say it any better than another round of applause. Look at this beautiful place that's finally come together. I get the privilege of honoring someone who I've worked closely with for the last few years. John Drawheim has been our chairman for the last decade. When he and his wife Jan came to the area, they volunteered here, they cleaned, they painted, they did all sorts of things that volunteers do when you don't have the money to pay people to do it. And over time, John, who had a very distinguished business career, became a member of the board of directors and ultimately became chairman and has served in that role for the last decade. As vice chairman, I work very closely with him, and I can tell you this man does the work. He really puts the effort in. In fact, he's a tough act to follow, and for that reason, the board, staff, Frank, everybody felt that we should honor him with this plaque. So, John, if you're, I know you are, the sun's blinding, so I can't find you. I can see Jan, but I can't find, there you are. Now, John and I share a secret. We were in the same fraternity together, different schools, different years, but we're going to try not to give each other COVID, and I'm going to read this. Clearwater Marine Aquarium, John Drawheim, Chairman of the Board of Directors, for 10 years of leadership, September 2010 to September 2020. Thank you for your dedication, commitment, and service in guiding CMA through the most successful growth period in history.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I wasn't prepared to make a speech, but I do want to acknowledge David Yates again, because David came in when this aquarium was ready really to go bankrupt. It was ready to close its doors, and it needed a lot of work. David came in, and he totally took over, redid the whole place, brought in better staff, started working on getting a better board together. That's about the time when I got involved, and I was lucky enough to be able to have a board that supported the vision that David had for this place. And David, thank you for starting all of this, and all of this has really come about because of the vision that David laid out for the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. We've got a great board now that supports that vision, and we've got great fundraisers. We have a great community that supports this community asset, and I'm just honored to be able to work with a great board and work with the great staff here, now taken over by Frank Dame. All of this has happened because of a great team effort here at the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. So thank you for this award. I don't deserve the award, the award really should go to the whole board of directors, to the entire staff of CMA, and to David Yates for making this all happen. So thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, a project like this doesn't just come together. There's a myriad of elements that come to building a facility like this. And we had one person on our staff that really took control of this and went to all the contractor meetings. He knows the elements of this building backwards and forwards. I think he slept in it a few times trying to get it ready. So I want to recognize Mike Hurst for being the staff member that oversaw this project for us. Mike, please come up. There you go, my friend.
I'm honored.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah.
Wow, this was a surprise. Kind of like John said, I just want to say something. You know, this is the second aquarium that I've built in my life. Clearly got a lot of blood and sweat into this place, but it is a team effort, and I need to recognize my excuse me, my management team, because through the 4 years of doing this, those folks really stepped up and ran the business, and we couldn't have done it without a team. So I want to thank everybody, from all my staff to the board of directors, everybody. Thank you so much.
Well, this is going to be a brand new experience for the aquarium, of course. And now with 5 times the guest space, that's right, 5 times the guest space for Tampa Bay, as well as the local community, Pinellas County, and the rest of Florida. It's really a privilege to be able to have a place to relax and watch the sunset, a place to reconnect with wildlife, a place to host your wedding, knowing the best day of your life is uniquely yours. And additionally, CMA is adding to the valuable amenities of Clearwater Beach to be one more of those amenities for both corporate meetings and gatherings. The best part of hosting an event, large or small, at Clearwater Marine Aquarium is knowing that every penny that you spend goes right back into our mission. With this new building, we can educate twice as many students here on campus. But it's important to know that we are educating children to preserve the marine environment and the conservation of the environment as well, locally and both around the world with our distance learning capabilities. We will continue to add new exhibits. That's why this isn't the end, it's really the beginning of what we're going to do here. And we want to surprise and delight you for years to come and have new exhibits refreshed every so often so you can come in over and over again and be excited to be here in Clearwater Marine Aquarium. And we're not finished yet with other things. CMA continues to work both locally and internationally, expanding our international and worldwide research and conservation projects through the merger we had in 2018 with Sea to Shore Alliance and Dr. Buddy Powell, who is heading up our CMA Research Institute. We have conservation projects and research projects in Belize, in Cuba, and soon to be the Dominican Republic. So we're very excited about that as well. And we will continue our work to save the right whales. Right whales are very, they're not extinct yet, but they're close to it. There's only 400 right whales in the world right now in existence. And they migrate each year from New England down to Florida to calf to give their birth. And on the way down there, they get entangled in lobster pots, crab traps, and they get hit by ships. And actually, a few years ago, Buddy Powell was responsible for altering ship lanes so that the right whales would not get hit by the ship. So we are making a difference. Now I would like to have the following individuals join me for not a ribbon cutting, but a water cannon salute to this new facility. So, Leroy Bridges from Visit St. Pete Clearwater, please come up. David Albritton, Vice Mayor of the City of Clearwater City Council. Levi La Rochelle, the Inspire Group, David Yates, and the Stone family members. And also Steve Page of Page Development Group. Please join me here at the water's edge.
Frank, you want me to take your phone?
Sure. Can you see me from there? Okay. Excuse me, guys. I'm just going to need to... All right, so we're about to have the crowd participation section of the program this morning. They're going to start loading up their water guns. David Kinney, we should have you up here telling jokes right now.
You can't afford me.
Ah, that's right. Forgot about that. All right, so we're going to do this on 3. Everybody count with me. 1, 2, 3. There's only one dolphin that really loves her. She's like, give it all to me. It's Hope, yeah, she's the one who loves it.
I remember her when she was a baby. It was just like, she'd be like under the water.
She loves it, yeah. You would think because they're in the water all the time that they'd be like, oh, whatever, but she absolutely loves it.
What's the other dolphins?
PJ. So remember Panama?
Yeah.
So they named her PJ because she's a lot like Panama, so Panama Jr.
Okay.
Yeah.